season because I feel like every time I seen it, same 3 episodes.
There really is one season.
Can you believe that they let the one gay man and Arthur get married and then they canceled it?
I believe it. Was it the teacher?
Legit?
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Like, I think like 5 episodes later, they fucking axed
PBS
it.
did that shit?
Yeah.
I don't know why they canceled it though. Like
A lot of like Disney shows and other type of like cartoons are doing that.
Just cancel it?
Letting gay people get married?
Or just like
just representation. Yeah.
I mean, good, you know?
I mean,
God bless.
the church
like there was
is
one where I forgot what it was. Maybe it was like the Muppets or something. And he wanted to go to the prom, but he was like, I wouldn't be accepted.
In the Muppets?
Something like that. I thought it was
Sesame Street.
Yeah.
It might be a little bit complicated.
And it was like it was a boy. And he was like, I want to wear this, but I wouldn't be accepted. And they're like, why didn't you just tell us before?
Huh.
I believe it.
It's
Because my stepdad hit me.
I mean, I haven't seen
Sesame
that episode,
Street.
It
but-
was a TikTok.
I mean, I don't keep up with
It was a
Sesame Street.
TikTok.
So on Sesame Street recently, they were like, oh, because I'm assuming because of the pandemic, they were like, oh, the first ever, like puppet or whatever is homeless. And people were like, Oscar Grant has been in a garbage can for 20 years.
And now motherfuckers is homeless. All right, everybody, welcome back to the Sooner or Later podcast.
You ready to get spoiled? Because we're going to spoil.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's full spoilers, baby. You already know. We're not doing that non-spoiler
Full steam
shit.
ahead.
We're not doing that non-spoiler shit, so buckle up because I'm the Candyman.
Nut up or shut up.
I can't believe they killed the Candyman.
Wow, I can't. They didn't even talk about the gay kid.
Right?
Oh my god, the one time you want to yell at every kid all the way. I'm your host, Joey Guevara, and this week I'm joined by Alex, the mother of horror Medina.
Live in studio.
Live.
Yeah. Eric, the Mouvet Sommelier. I'm not gonna dox you with your last name.
Thanks, man.
He lives in Kankakee. What do you want your nickname to be this time around, James?
I don't need one.
Oh.
He doesn't
James,
need a name.
Mr. Buttersworth. I had to think of something sweet.
Mr. Marcus
James,
himself.
Yeah, oh, James Greg Marcus Aurelius.
Oh, no, dude.
And this week...
Are you not entertained?
Are you not entertained? We're talking about
I said he touched my
Candyman
shoulder once.
2021. Not a remake.
No.
I totally thought this movie was going to be a remake.
I also thought it was a remake.
No, it's a continuation.
Yeah, which is rad. I love that. It's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
And the way that...
I mean, I looked up the...
I was going to spoil it already. We're going to walk through, I guess, some lighter shit before we spoil it.
Can I say the synopsis to the first one? Even though like Google cuts it off for some reason.
Sure,
So
you
it's
can
only
do the
half of it.
synopsis to the original Candyman.
So, skeptical graduate student Helen Lyle befriends Anne-Marie McCoy while researching superstitions and housing project on Chicago's near north side. From Anne-Marie, Helen learns about the Candyman, a knife-wielding figure of urban legend that some of her... And then it just...
I mean, that is
Cuts
like
it off.
literally just the entire
Aren't there 3
movie.
other Candymans?
Yes, it
Yeah.
is a Candyman trilogy. I don't know if this takes place after only the first one or
All
after
of
the
them.
So
Talking
trilogy.
if
about
it's
Candyman, Farewell to the Flesh, and Candyman 3, Day of the Dead.
Oh, wow.
But like, it's
Some
only...
Dios de los Muertos.
Oh,
It's really only talking about the first one though, so I think
Yeah.
it's kind of like a Halloween 2 thing, but
Right,
like,
yeah.
but it depends because like we don't know what they're gonna do if they do another movie, because then they may tie in the other movies.
Yeah.
But as of right now, it seems like a direct sequel.
I don't know how they would make
to that
another
one, at
movie.
least.
He dies.
I mean, Freddy died like a million times. Jason died.
They can just reboot it
All
until
right, everybody,
forever.
thanks for showing up to the podcast.
That was it. Bye.
Well, okay, so then do you want to give us the synopsis of the 2021 Candyman?
Yeah. Ow. Yeah. In present day, a decade after after the last of the Cabrini Towers were torn down, Anthony and his partner move into a loft in the now gentrified Cabrini. A chance encounter with an old-timer exposes Anthony to the true story behind Candyman. Anxious to use these macabre details...
Macabre. It's macabre.
This is too hard for me. You read it.
I mean, you're almost there.
Yeah, you are. Just finish it out. Finish strong.
Finish strong.
Macabre details in his studio as
Relax. You don't have to yell, dude.
Grished for painting. He unknowingly opens a door to a complex past that unravels his own sanity and unleashes a terrifying wave of violence.
I think that's a pretty good synopsis.
That's a decent synopsis.
Does not give away anything.
For this horror mystery thriller.
Is it a mystery thriller?
Yeah.
It's a horror movie, dude.
Add a bunch of shit on
I mean, there's like, I guess...
There's some thrilling mystery going on.
There's a kind of a mystery.
No, I think it's a mystery, dude. You're crazy. We'll talk about that later.
It's 50% mystery, 50% horror.
Do you want to give the
Ooh,
next thing, Eric?
Candyman.
I'll give the box office of the original movie.
Oh.
This man just couldn't find the shit he was
on
trying to
opening,
I found it.
5.4 million.
I know, you did a good job.
In total worldwide, the first one made 25.7 million.
Not bad.
Wow. About as much as it costs to produce this movie, right?
Now this film, it's only made 15.9 million so far, so it's better than the opening.
Well,
It's only been out, yeah, it's only been out for like 24 hours though, right?
Yeah.
This says Candyman crushing late August BO with near 21 million opening. That was 11 hours ago.
Right. He's box office mojo's a little bit behind, I think.
But what
Probably more accurate.
What's that doing is that's projections, though. Like, that's how they always do it.
No, I think the headline is talking about like actually making that much.
Then why the fuck are we going to this shit ass website?
Because usually what they do
because
we watch old movies.
Yeah, for the first 90 movies we watched, they were all old.
Yeah. So this movie, 85% Rotten Tomatoes. Audience, 75%.
Yeah, well, our audience was a fucking 4%.
What about the original?
Well, our audience couldn't really watch the movie because they were too busy talking the whole time and taking selfies.
Goddamn.
Alan will
You
draft
know,
house
all
and need
I'm
you.
saying
Wait, why are you yelling this
is
one fucking time? You're
leave
killing
your kids
Smalls.
at home. Put your phones
All the
away.
time. I'm just kidding.
Like,
So the original, 76-62.
What? I love the original.
Considered
That's crazy.
just a horror movie.
I never watched the original movie.
The original one's pretty cool.
Is it actually scary though?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
This movie, I don't know.
No, there were some moments in this movie where I was like, "Yo, that's spooky."
I was
as
a
fuck.
little spooked.
There are some weird acting choices that I think took away from things.
Who acted weird?
I don't know. One of the mirrors. I mean, obviously it's gonna be mirrors because it's Candyman. But there was one of the mirror scenes with the main actor that I didn't really like.
We'll get to that after the production information, because I'm interested to listen now. Oh, we got a follow apparently.
Oh, cool. Appreciate it.
From who?
Haas00312_ who knows if it's for real though. Because when I was playing Far Cry 5, 4 people followed us and they were all bots.
Did it stay on there though?
No.
Twitch gets rid of that.
Oh yeah, real fast. Directed by Nia DaCosta, screenplay by Jordan Peele, Wynn Ross.
Fine.
Wow.
Did you fall asleep over there? Are you having a seizure?
She went. Jordan Peele, Wynn Rosfeld, Nia DaCosta, based on Candyman by Bernard Rose and The Forbidden by Clive Barker. Produced by Ian Cooper, Wynn Rosenfeld, and Jordan Peele. Starring Yahya Abdul-Mateen II, Tiana Paris, Nathan Stewart Jarrett, Coleman Domingo. Jesus fucking Christ. The easiest name on this list, and I fucked it up.
That's strange.
My man, dude. Yeah.
Cinematography by John Golisarian. The cinematography in this movie was fucking sick.
Those opening shots?
The shots of the Chicago skyline were fucking nasty.
There's multiple times where I was like, I've been over there.
Yeah,
I forgot
I've
this
seen
was in
that.
Chicago.
I forgot the first one was in Chicago. So when they were dropping Chicago, I was like,
I knew it because like those are like infamous projects. Like
Infamous?
Infamous.
Yeah, infamous. Like people talk about them still.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wait, those are based on actual projects?
Those are
Yeah.
actual names?
Oh, I didn't know that.
They were really bad projects. Yeah.
Wow.
Are they
Could I
still
go
good?
there today?
Yeah, are they still good?
I don't know if they're like condemned or not,
What the fuck does that matter?
But I mean, you could still go.
but I don't know if they're like knocked down.
But you could still go.
Being condemned and being knocked down are two different
But like they
things.
might like. I mean, sure you could go, but there might be something else there.
Right. I get what you mean to
Yeah.
say.
But I think I don't know actually.
So Cabrini Green
Is a real
is
place.
a real place.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
real project. Like
That's kind of
complex.
cool. It's kind of creepy.
How do you
Edited
spell
by
that?
Cabrini,
Cabrini.
K-A-B
No
or
C.
K.
What?
Cabrini.
Oh, it comes up right away.
I can see it. I can see it right here. It even highlights it.
Edited by Katrin Hedstrom. Music by Robert A. Lowe. Production companies were Metro Goldwyn Mayer. Is it Mayer? MGM. Monkey Paw Productions, Bronze Studios, and Creative Wealth Media. Distributed by Universal Pictures with a release date of August 27, 2021. It's got a runtime of 91 minutes. And it was made on a budget of $25 million. I think $25 million well spent. Yeah. There was only one scene where I was like, yo, this looks like trash.
Yeah. A lot of it was dark,
I think
so
I
got
was
away
trying to
with
talk
it.
about.
Yeah, you know.
So they were demolished from 1995 to 2011. That's like a long.
That's how long it took them to just demolish it?
Yeah, I mean, that shit costs money and ain't nobody
But
paying for that.
You can still go and see all the demolished stuff.
No, they probably built
That's what I
that.
built over, man.
I think
Well, what's there
probably,
now?
It probably got gentrified.
Yeah,
it's probably nice apartments. Gentrification is kind of what they were talking about the whole movie, right?
Oh.
So it's where essentially rich white people take ghettos and they clear everybody out of the ghettos. They demolish everything and then they build it up into like sky-rise apartments. And
Oh,
shit
that
like
makes sense because it's on the north side.
It's like
Yeah, that's what it was saying, right?
East of Goose Island.
We've been to Goose Island.
Because like
We may have actually been where these projects were at. Now that I think about it,
Probably.
I have
we may have eaten there.
I have relatives that live like they had lived maybe.
Damn, James, that big ass bruise on your arm.
I'm fucking fighting people all the time.
Let me read your tests.
They live kind of far from Wrigley Field. Like I wouldn't say they live close or whatever, but like they bought their house like a long time ago for maybe like $100,000, and then like because the area is so close to Wrigley and not even that close, it's sold for like over $1 million because
That's
like
wild.
all that area is now like a rich like area.
Yeah, it's gentrified.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's probably not. So the last building was finally demolished in 2011. So the last one was up until 2011.
Right.
So there was, yeah.
There's got to be something there, though.
You can go there, yeah.
Yeah, I'm zooming in. There's a school, it looks like, a Jewel Osco,
Ooh.
Damn, they didn't know
So,
Whole
yeah, they
Foods,
really
though.
did build right over.
a Panera Bread.
Damn, I love a Panera Bread.
I don't.
The cheddar cheese,
I
dude.
want to go and just be like, damn, there was a project here.
I mean,
you live right next door to a project,
I know,
dude.
technically.
Okay, now we could actually start talking about the movie, huh?
This was a movie. A history.
I love this movie, though.
I mean, we were talking about the setting of the
It was a
movie.
cool movie.
It was all right.
I would have rather
Wow.
watched it at home.
Well, I would have rather watched it in an empty fucking movie theater, but whatever.
Should've just rented the whole one. We honestly should have just waited till the 7:31.
No, we could have just rented the AMC fucking theater and watched it, just the four of us.
I mean, we could have rented the Marcus ones too for $100.
Yeah, well, that's a further drive, so.
Yeah.
We already
$100
got there.
though?
Yeah, they're $99.
Still?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's kind of crazy.
I thought
For
they would've
new
upped
movies,
it.
though?
I mean, it says like selective, so I don't know if that means like only
Nah,
new movies.
nah.
no. They're charging more for new movies, man.
Yeah.
No, it's only $99.
Go
though.
look it up.
No, I know it's only $99. I just don't know what movies they show.
So we couldn't have rented the theater then.
We'd have to see.
Right.
No, I mean if they are doing new movies, it's $99, or you do old movies, still $99. I just don't know if they are doing new movies. They may only be doing new or only doing old.
So you're guaranteeing that you don't know.
No matter what, it's $99. But whether or not we can see this movie is up for debate.
No, but we know AMC would have
Hey,
let us see the movie.
Yeah. We got in with Mr. Marcus though.
Just
But you
text
have-
him right now.
I have to like
Text him
email
right
him.
now.
and it's kind of late.
He doesn't text.
Yeah,
And you seen he was pretty tired in that last fucking.
He was laying down.
that ad,
sleeping,
man.
dude.
He's
That's a new one.
Look, I know you're trying to fucking talk to the crowd here. You need to talk to your mic. Because I'm fucking having to DJ your shit over here.
Dude, I mean, I can't really get any closer.
No, you're going like you're going like I'm talking to Mr. Marcus, but I'm also talking to Mr. Marcus.
I can't help it that this thing has no.
Move it.
No, but I want to like look at Eric.
That's the problem. That's what
I
I'm
was gonna
talking
say
about.
I love movies that have this concept where you like say his name and
You mean
something
this
will happen.
movie?
This and Beetlejuice.
Yeah, no, but Beetlejuice. Yeah, you're
I
right.
thought
What was
one
the
of
other one? There was another one.
Yeah,
Where
I
you had to
thought-
say their name and
Bloody Mary, bro.
There
They
you go.
talk
That's
about
what
it in
I'm
the
thinking of.
goddamn
You know,
movie.
they say, say my name, say my
But
name.
Bloody
You know,
Mary
my
is
kinda
like an
crazy.
actual, like that's like steeped in actual lore. Whereas this
Yeah.
movie, well, the previous movie made Candyman up. Well,
Okay.
it's really Clive Barker made it up in his short story, The Forbidden.
Have you read that?
No,
You should just go say Candyman in the mirror right now. If I
not
I
happening.
How dare
won't.
you?
I won't even say Beetlejuice.
You got me.
Yeah, you said it twice. That's
You
twice
don't-
too many, dude.
No, Beetlejuice.
Now, what if we spell Candyman out on my Ouija board?
Tiana Paris is like she's on WandaVision.
Yeah.
That's who she is. She's fucking Photon or whatever the hell her name is.
I never watched it.
Yeah,
so.
or like she's like Spectra or something. She's gonna be
No, it's Photon.
Yeah.
She was also
Yeah.
in Dear White People.
Photon.
Yeah, that's her name.
She
Are you
was in-
sure?
she
Yeah,
was
go look
in,
it up.
She was the agent or whatever.
I get that. I know we're talking about the same person,
Yeah,
but it's
yeah.
whether or not which superhero she's
She's
playing.
gonna be in the
Well,
Marvels.
She's also had 7 different names.
That's the thing. I
Yeah.
think because I think she's playing because of the symbol they used on the new Marvels or whatever. It's a symbol when she becomes like something with an S.
Yeah. the
No,
little
it's
S
not.
at the end there.
It's not.
She was also in Chirac.
I
Oh,
haven't
she
seen
was.
that.
I think she's on.
Oh,
the,
it's Photon or Pulsar. Those are the only 2 code names that she could have other than Captain Marvel. That's it. I'm looking at it right now.
You have my boy
You can
Coleman
look up-
Domingo though.
Are you looking up like the superhero, or what are you looking
I
up?
looked up Monica Rambeau,
Oh, okay.
and then code names are Captain Marvel, Photon, Pulsar.
All right.
I mean, you're not going to prove me wrong, man. I know they're calling her Photon.
He knows people, man.
I do. I know Mr. Marvel.
He knows Mr. Fucking.
I know Kevin Feige himself.
Oh wow.
She was in If Bill Street Could Talk.
Is that also where I know her from? I've seen so many things with her in it, and she's fantastic.
You know who also is in If Beale Street Can Talk?
Who?
Coleman Domingo. Good old Strand from Fear the Walking Dead.
Who?
So beginning in 2013, Spectrum.
They're not, but that's not the name she's going
Coleman
with.
Domingo.
But we
dude,
don't
this
know.
Suave guy.
No, if you look up Photon, that's her costume is the Photon costume. That dude's fantastic.
I love like the way he talks. Like I don't know.
Yeah, he's a really good
it
actor.
makes him seem like he has PTSD. Like it made it seem like he was, or in the movie, the way he acted really did make him seem like he was scarred from the events that happened.
I mean,
It
if I was a little
fantastic.
kid and I saw that dude,
I mean, he got that man killed.
yeah.
Yeah, not even just he saw a man die. He was the direct cause of a man dying.
That's crazy how he like knew all that. Like,
Knew what?
And he stayed around the area too. He was like,
Yeah, I mean,
I'm gonna stay around here.
Well, but like we see why he decided to stay around the area. He says it as much, you know.
Yeah.
He was essentially like, I got to make it up to the Candyman because I fucked his shit up.
true.
Rambo fictional character overview played by Powers Comics videos main results images.
Why is it so fast?
What do you have your
I accidentally
accessibility on?
hit the audio thing.
But I think so. What acting choices? Now we're in full spoilers. We are 20 minutes deep. If you didn't catch the big spoiler sign earlier,
Spoilerinos.
it's spoilerinos right now.
So, the big scene where they're like, I guess when the white lady, whatever she does, like I don't know,
she's an art critic.
Art
Okay, the
creator?
critic.
Oh,
No,
critic.
she's
you're
a
right.
critic.
Yeah, you're
Like
He
that-
says as much.
Yeah, that whole like mirror scene, like when he like looks back, it just feels like I think it's in the trailer actually.
What do you mean? What's weird about that?
It just like feels phony. Like when he's
Well,
like
it's
whatever he's
'cause,
doing, it's
He's
like
scared.
yeah, but it comes off as like I don't know. It just didn't feel like
Are you sure
genuine.
you just didn't like the CGI of the other person? Because that's the first time I was like, oh, this looks kind of funky.
I didn't think it even looked that bad. I thought it was great. I loved
I
that
thought it was good,
sequence.
but I was like, okay.
I don't know. I just found it cheesy that whole like scene.
I honestly thought they were just like in front of each other through a clear thing, and they were actually acting.
They may have
together.
been. I also thought that they would have tried it. I mean, Jordan Peele's a fucking auteur. He may have done that. But like, there are a lot of cheesy things in this movie.
Yeah.
This movie really does try to cut the horror in certain places, and I wasn't the biggest fan of it.
No, and it feels kind of rushed.
I mean, shit,
I
it's
mean,
short. It's an
a
hour
short
and a
movie,
half.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's nothing to
Shit.
it.
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
I was just like, man.
I mean, but like, that's a movie. Is
Yeah,
an hour and a half.
that's a
That's a
standard.
feature
I
film.
just feel like
Average.
a lot of the payoffs that weren't like it just didn't really pay off.
You really needed to see the first movie.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
it would have, especially like that whole thing they set up or whatever. I'm like, is that the? I haven't seen the first
Well,
movie. Is that the
like the
And
puppet
so
shows?
the puppet show I loved because I
Yeah.
was
It was
it
cool.
made me second guess everything because I was like, fuck, bro. That is not how that first movie went.
There
The
was
first
nothing
movie
about anything with baby.
No, it was.
Was
The
there? I
very
don't
end of the
remember.
movie was about that, I'm pretty sure.
I
But
don't remember.
I couldn't remember.
Yeah, I don't know at all.
So when they were
haven't
first
seen it.
talking about it and they were blaming her and they were like, "Oh, like she was stealing the baby," I was confused as fuck because
His mom.
No. When Burke was talking to him about the
okay.
Candyman legend, he talked
Like
about
how
how
Helen stole the baby.
Yeah.
and-
right. That's not how the
And was
first
gonna
movie played
offer it
out.
as a
Right. I was like, I don't remember that from the first movie. That's fucking weird. Like I remember her dying in the fire, and I remember like her stabbing him, but I was like, that is not how that went. They did not beat her to death. And then when his mom told him the story, I was like, okay, so somebody remembers the first movie, and somebody doesn't. Like somebody is
he was
making shit up.
manipulating him. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that makes sense though too, because it's like I mean, any kind of like tell like that, any story like that, as time goes too.
That's what I thought it was at first, and then seeing how the movie ended, I think Eric's right. Is that he knew he had to make spoilers again. I'm doing it just to make sure. He had to make it so that Anthony felt sympathetic towards the Candyman.
Yeah.
He really needed him to do that, so that's why he lied about Candyman's origins.
Honestly, the whole time, like people were dying and stuff, I thought it was Anthony. Like
Oh,
I
you thought they were gonna do like a mental illness switch? That'd have been fucking
yeah, because when he was
That'd be
just
cool.
standing in front of the mirror and she saw him in her mirror, and then and when she looked over in the bathroom, it was him standing there. I thought he had like killed them, and then came back and was like looking down at the sink.
The only reason
But it was go ahead.
The only reason I didn't think stuff like that is because people were actually seeing his hand like being decayed.
Yeah, if everybody else saw his hand is not fucked up, it definitely was mental illness.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think like having the woman at the dinner table go, "Hey, fucking cool it over there, dude."
Yeah, and
But
then
my
like
thing
his
is,
skin on the whole left side.
They saw it getting so bad. Why didn't anyone tell him like maybe you should go to the hospital? That
Well,
looks pretty bad.
Like, but that's something that you could maybe like fill in the blanks by yourself. Is like, I'm sure somebody was like, "Bro, go get your shit
Dude, what
checked."
kind of bees are those, man?
But he spent a lot of time by
Candyman
himself
bees.
though,
Yeah, he was very secluded.
because and I mean the mom notices right away, like, and says something.
Yeah, she's
But
like,
other
"Hey, what the
people,
fuck?"
like most of those people, they could have honestly just like also too. He's kind of like the friend of the like because
Well, yeah,
their friend
he's
is
on the
though
outside.
yeah their friend is the girlfriend.
Yeah,
So like they don't
Brianna.
really care.
Yep.
Yeah,
But I don't know why he didn't get that shit checked out like after it.
Dude,
like,
He's too obsessed.
if he's going to the hospital, he's not looking up the Candyman.
yeah.
That's just
Let's
it.
do his research, man.
Yeah, I mean, then that movie would have been 2 hours, and they would have sedated
Oh
him.
my
It'd have been the whole
God.
thing.
Oh, it even
Dude,
says here
cat scanned him.
in the first one, the Candyman promises to release Anthony if Helen helps him strike fear into Cabrini Green's residence. However, attempting to feed his legend, the Candyman reneges
Renegotiates is what that is the shortened version
and
of.
attempts to immolate both Helen. Immolate.
So it's to set them on fire.
Both Helen and Anthony in a bonfire. The Candyman is destroyed by the flames, and Helen saves Anthony but dies from severe burns.
And so then at the end of Candyman, she is the Candyman. And she shows up
Yeah.
and she murders somebody with a hook, except she's burnt to like a crisp.
Is that the second movie?
No, that's the very end of the first movie.
And then it says, at home, the grief-stricken and guilt-ridden Trevor looks into the mirror and says Helen's name 5 times, whereupon Helen's vengeful spirit appears and kills him with a hook.
Yeah.
Damn.
It's a weird end of that movie though.
But they said-
but it's like the same shit. She like what they talked about when they were talking about her is all true. She goes and she's investigating urban legends in black communities and shit like that, and she stumbles upon Candyman, and just like Anthony, she gets too deep and it kills her.
That sounds real like Freddy Krueger-ish, where it's like, oh, I need them to like be fierce, so I'm more powerful.
But I don't think he needed them to be fearful at all.
But I wonder, like, I mean, I guess I would need to see it as a problem because I'm like,
It doesn't.
why does he need more people to know? Because even at the end of this,
It keeps the legend alive, I
I think
think.
it just likes killing.
because like in this movie, like they're
I
like,
mean, he
oh,
wasn't-
tell everybody.
Well, yeah.
So I don't know if it's like makes him more powerful.
But I don't know if at the end it's a malicious tell everybody or a benign tell everybody. Like tell all the black people. that Candyman is here now. I'm here to protect them again. Because the Candyman in this movie is vastly different than the Candyman we saw in the first one.
I feel like the Candyman in the first one just wanted to kill.
That man's, yeah, he was just on a murderous rampage.
But this one was like, no, I'm going to protect my people.
But isn't it after they kill him that he becomes evil? End. Like he was a regular person and then...
Wait, in this one he was killing people. Whoever said his name?
He killed white people. You did not see him kill a person of color.
That's true.
I mean, I guess maybe you could say the art curator could have been some
I see
Hispanic, but
I didn't even realize that until
he was a doucher, you know, and the girl he was fucking was definitely white.
But all I'm saying is all you saw was white people doing that shit because we're crazy.
I mean, the brother said it best. Black people don't need to be summoning shit.
Nope.
Nah, fuck all that, homeboy. We are not doing that.
It's so funny when she opened the door. She nope.
Yeah. Oh man, that was maybe the best joke to like cut the horror tension.
Yeah.
Was
but that's because
Jordan
Jordan Peele wrote it.
Yeah.
Like, that's 100% his style.
Oh well, did he write it? Oh, it was him and like
him and two other
people.
people. Yeah. Him and then I think it's
the director.
Like they like produced it as well.
Yeah.
They did the screenplay.
He did a screenplay by himself. I'm assuming though, right?
No, it was two other people.
Yeah.
Or no, it was him and the director did the screenplay. I think.
I'm looking at it right now. It was awesome seeing Tony Todd back as the character.
That is cool. That's what a lot of people were talking about too. Like when they first heard about the project.
Was that he had to be in it?
Mm-hmm.
I do like that Candyman is a moniker and not just his character.
Yeah.
It was really cool, like saying that there's like a lineage of Candyman.
Mm-hmm.
Not cool that all those black people died. Cool that there was a lineage though.
But that's why they wanted to keep going. That's what I want people to know.
They actually represented something, not just one dude.
Yeah.
I mean, it also helps so that when now with as it follows up, you're like, oh, okay, I'm not totally tied into the one Candyman, so now you can kind of keep going.
Yeah,
so
hopefully it's the Batman.
Yeah. And hopefully it doesn't get stale, like if they keep going.
Yeah, but I don't know about making him an anti-hero.
I don't know if they're gonna make another one.
I hope they don't.
Yeah, I hope they don't.
I think this movie.
I really don't know what a second one would be about.
I mean, I didn't need this movie, so like I don't need another.
Honestly, I need anything Jordan Peele's gonna put out.
I mean, I like it, but it's not like I'm like. I was never like, man, they really need to bring back Candyman.
I don't think anybody was. But like when I saw that they were doing it, I got hyped.
I mean, I thought it was terrible until I found out that he was behind the project. I was like, that's a terrible idea.
I was staying super hopeful.
I mean, I like the cast.
It's a good team.
Even if Jordan Peele wasn't there.
Excited because I thought it was just gonna be like a remake of.
I also thought it was gonna be a remake.
I also thought it was
but a Jordan Peele remake.
Yeah.
I thought it was gonna straight up reboot, and then he wasn't doing it. But then I heard he was doing his continuation, and I was like, oh, okay, it might be okay.
That surprises me that you found out it was a continuation.
I didn't even know that.
Me either.
I mean, I looked into it because I was like shitting on it pretty hard when I first heard about it, and then I was like, oh,
I got hyped myself up.
Yeah, you gotta really get behind it.
Oh, never mind. Okay.
Well, I had to look into it. I mean, because I was like, this is gonna be terrible. Then I read more and more, and I was like, oh, okay, maybe it won't be as bad.
I think seeing the name drops of Helen was really cool. Like, she is such a pivotal part of this movie, and she didn't even show up for it.
If I would have seen the first movie, I think I would have enjoyed this movie way more.
I think you would have understood it more.
It is totally like
I think they explain it perfectly. Those little puppet shows.
The puppet shows were rad.
Yeah,
I really
just the
like
look
the
and
puppet,
feel.
yeah.
It was a cool style choice.
It gave off some Babadook vibes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I just wish it was as scary as the Babadook.
Yeah.
We
I mean,
should
that's
do
why
that
this
movie.
one though is more of a mystery thriller than like, because the other one's like a straight horror movie.
Yeah.
Because even like the kill scenes are like they're kind of quick and then they kind of move on. They don't really linger on stuff.
Even
too much.
when they were doing like the college kids, I was like, why aren't
Those were high schoolers, bro.
Yeah.
No, they said college.
They were in college?
Yeah.
Nah, she looked like she was in high school.
No, the article said that the college.
Oh, what the hell? I could have
The news
swore it was a
article.
high school.
I'm gonna look just to double check. I'm not looking to try to prove you wrong. I'm just curious because
it looked like a high school. Like,
her mom was like picking her up from the art show. Like, are you sure you're not thinking of?
No, they said.
Okay, hey,
I mean, it could have been college, you know.
I mean, they really
maybe.
bully people in college.
No,
I don't think so.
Typically, they don't.
And then the bathroom seemed more of a high school style bathroom.
Could have swore they said college.
Yeah, the whole bullying thing in college. I don't know about that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know either. I've never heard of that before.
Hopefully you're out of that phase by then.
Yeah.
And what college would be on the north side?
I don't know.
I know. That's what we're saying, though, is we're refuting your point, and then you're like,
you gotta go see the movie again, Alex.
It's not $30 anywhere on any platform.
I don't know. It
Who
might
did
be
this film?
Universal, I think.
MGM.
It's a Universal is who distributed it, but it is MGM. But MGM doesn't have like a.
It would be Universal, but I don't know if they're attached to anything.
Yeah. I'm gonna spoilers. I'm gonna buy this movie.
It's probably gonna be on Amazon, if anywhere.
It might.
6 months from now.
What's up? You find something?
Yeah.
Okay.
But like these high school children.
I mean, only the first kill you saw everything, and then everything else was like you had to find a mirror to show the kill.
Yeah, I didn't really care for that either.
Just finding a
And
mirror.
it doesn't work like that in the first one. Homer just fucking kills you. Yeah, he like comes out and he's like, I'm the Candyman.
But I think though in the first one though, it's because he has more of a physical form, and this one he doesn't have the physical form till
he's super ethereal in this. Yeah,
so I think that's why he needs to use like the
mirrors.
But then it's weird though because you don't see him in certain things, and I think that was kind of stupid.
What do you mean?
Like when the art critic dies or whatever, and that scene I thought was kind of like, I mean, it was kind of cool aesthetically.
That was the CGI that made me fucking roll my eyes.
Oh, when she
smashed up against no, the floating even looked fine. It was when she smashed against the window. It was super fast, and it looked like ragdoll physics in a video game.
I just don't like because it's like
I agree.
This is not like a ghost movie, so like I didn't.
I mean, but it was. Though,
it was, but it shouldn't have been.
I think it was fine. I guess not seeing the first one, I didn't know that he was physical all the time. So I thought I was fine with the mirror only thing.
So in the first one, you like the scene that stands out to me vividly is that she sees him in a parking garage and he's just standing there and he has bees coming out of his mouth.
There's like a lot of them when they're like in the projects too. He's just like wandering around.
Yeah,
because
covered in bees.
I've seen bits and pieces of the movie. I've never sat down and watched the whole thing, and I saw it like so long ago.
Yeah,
so I'm not gonna be like I've seen the movie because like there's so much that I'm either misremembering or like I just like because I'm sure if I can close my eyes multiple times.
But I kind of wish he would have done cooler shit. I don't know.
But it was
only 25 million, man.
It almost seemed like they were trying to set up a franchise.
Oh my god, a Candyman cinematic universe.
We don't want that.
Because I mean, you can't tell me like after the end that they're not trying to do more with it.
No, I think that's a solid ending though.
I don't think Jordan Peele would do that.
I don't think he would do that either.
I think
he would have made a Get Out too. But
I think the thing though is he's kind of like partnering on this project versus it being one of his like standalone projects.
And he didn't direct it.
But they don't want to ruin a Jordan Peele joint.
Yeah.
Dude, I mean, he's been attached to other stuff that I'm sure it hasn't been like totally great.
Bring up the fucking Carfax.
I guess everyone has stinkers now and then. Yeah.
Not yet, not him.
I mean, when he like fully does a project, yeah, dude's the fucking business.
Maybe.
Who knows?
I
also didn't know that those I know them from the cover of Wilco's, one of Wilco's albums, but those like apartment buildings that are circular.
Yeah, what about them?
I didn't know that I guess
the inside is circular, bro. Isn't that fucking crazy?
I never thought. I mean, it has to be circular, but I just never thought of it.
Yeah, I think Nick was telling me that once, and I was like, "No shit, duh, you fucking idiot! Of course it's got."
I mean, it's a cool layout.
I mean, he wrote and produced Keanu. Is that any good?
Yeah, apparently it's really fucking funny. I mean, it's got Keegan-Michael Key in it.
Yeah, but I mean,
tell me you didn't like Mad TV so I could punch you in the fucking nose.
I don't like Mad TV.
I mean, they kind of stole Chappelle's show, but you know,
Mad TV is a little too like goofy for me.
I mean, isn't that whole point of Mad TV?
Pizza's just a little too cheesy for me.
It is a little too cheesy for me, actually.
You're ridiculous.
Damn, are we done, guys? Are we done reviewing this film already? 35 minutes in?
I thoroughly enjoyed it. The one time I was spooked is like, it was super quiet, and then he says like, and then Anthony says something, and then you're like,
yeah, what was he doing? No, the part where it jump scared me was when she was looking at the
Don't
paintings.
look at those. Yeah, that was the part.
He goes, don't look at those!
Yeah.
I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, that part fucked me
because everyone was quiet at that time.
Yeah.
The one time everybody in our theater was
Keanu
quiet.
has 78%, and then like
who gives a fuck what
50
the people say,
something by fans.
Okay, so what is like the critics though?
They think it's a good movie.
Yeah.
76%.
The fans, they say that shit's silly.
Who would have thought a movie called Keanu about a fucking cat was gonna be silly, made by Key and Peele?
Yeah. It's no Garfield.
Okay.
You mean the really bad one?
Are they both bad? I've never seen either of them.
The Bill Murray Garfields?
Yeah.
They're some of the worst movies ever. They're terrible.
Poor Bill.
Man, whatever. He got that motherfucker paid.
I'm sure he got paid a shit
He
ton.
paying all the alimonies.
Oof.
He said, my baby's eating this month.
Does he have alimonies?
I don't know.
Allegedly.
What's he gonna do? Sue me? He has to
what I
come
am.
out of his fucking foxhole that he's hiding under.
Ghostbusters.
I don't know if he's gonna be in it. He might not.
Dude, he's probably making a cameo, dude. That dude loves to be in cameos.
He's literally in the trailer.
No, he's not.
I've only seen the old trailers. I haven't seen the new ones.
The guy who sells the vodka, who was on SNL.
That's half of them.
No,
All of them were on SNL, though.
but I said the one who sells vodka. And who
I
was
don't
on
know
SNL.
anyone that sell vodka, though.
Oh my god, what's his
Yeah,
name?
I don't know anybody.
It wasn't Bill Murray in the trailer though.
Oh, was it?
No,
It sounded like him.
no, it's Dan Aykroyd.
Oh, Dan Aykroyd,
Because
that makes sense.
in the second movie, I think he talks about starting like a bookshop
Oh,
or something like that.
He likes playing that character because he's even in fucking, what is it, Casper or something? He plays the same character.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he
Universe?
comes running out and he's wearing like
Oh,
the suit or
the suit?
whatever.
That's funny.
They don't like specifically say it, but it's like
They don't go, oh my god, that's a Ghostbuster.
Yeah.
What's up?
He's
Nothing.
tired.
You got nothing else after you found out that they were in high school?
I couldn't find it.
I know they don't talk about it in the plot breakdown.
But I could have swore when the news anchor lady came on, she said college because I thought they were in high school.
I'm pretty sure she talks about the art student as someone who was in college because
I'm gonna rewatch it and let y'all know.
because she was an intern
Mhm.
who old boy was sleeping with, and she got murdered. She got her throat
That's
slit.
true.
Dude, that practical effect of her throat being slit looked so good.
But I think that's what, like, it was so good, and then the rest of the kills and stuff,
Yeah, the first kill
It
was
was-
awesome.
Yeah.
it falls off.
It took a little too long to get into the first kill, though.
Yeah.
I was like, "Go fuck!
I
This
don't know.
is slow."
Like, I didn't know what this movie was trying to be. Like, is it trying to set up a franchise? Is it trying to continue? Is it trying to
You
close
might be
out?
the only one who's
Yeah,
thinking that it's
yeah.
part of a franchise.
I
Not-
got Hollow Man vibes or whatever it's called.
I've seen Hollow Man. That movie's trash.
then-
Kevin Bacon though,
Not trash.
he's Kevin Bacon.
I could see that. I guess.
The Invisible Man.
No, it's called Hollow Man.
It's called Hollow Man. Invisible Man's a different movie.
It is a remake of that, though.
There is
It's, like,
something
in
called
the
The
same vein.
Invisible Man.
There's multiple Invisible Mans, but like
The newest one.
the newest one, yeah.
Invisible Man.
Invisible Man.
That one was amazing.
I hear that's good. I haven't seen it.
One of the
It's
best
really
movies
good,
of
yeah.
2019. It was
That's a
stellar.
bold statement.
And oh, girl, the maid of honor or whatever the fuck her name is.
I don't know if that's it.
Handmaid's
Yeah, whatever,
Tale
old
girl.
red bitch or whatever.
Peggy. I think her
Winifred.
name's Peggy
No,
and
what
Mad
is her
Men.
name?
Yeah,
Of Alfred.
Alfred.
yeah.
Yeah. Of Alfred, yeah.
No, it's old Mad Men shit.
Her name's like what, Elizabeth something?
Something like that.
Oh wait,
Yeah,
you're-
Elizabeth
yeah.
Olsen. Yeah, yeah.
No. It's no. Stop it.
Emma Stone.
Yeah.
All right, what else can we say about this movie?
Hold on. I
Opening
gotta-
shots, cool. Looking up.
Dan, are we
the
a 30-minute
skyscrapers.
podcast now? We might be only a 30-minute podcast now.
Maybe.
Elizabeth Moss.
Cut the
I
fluff,
didn't
man.
think that was it.
I'm all about cutting the fluff. That's why I'm starting to run again, dude. I'm trying to cut the fluff.
Dude,
My man.
is that why that treadmill's all the way up?
You tried walking over there. It doesn't need to be down all the time, idiot.
Yeah.
Sweaty.
Sweaty.
Why'd you move it? Is it just easier right there?
He wants to
if it's-
work and run.
No,
at the same
if
time.
it's at my desk, I have no reason not to run.
Oh.
So that's what I've been doing. I've been taking days off because I don't want to fucking blow my legs out or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll run a 5K and then wait 2 days, run another 5K, and then wait 2 days, run another 5K. But if I have to,
5Ks, dude.
yeah, I'm running 5Ks every day that I run. 3.1 miles.
For me personally, if it was within the other corner or right there, I'd still look at that shit like, nah.
Nope.
Then
I-
he can look at his computer screens.
Yeah, exactly. So it makes it just easier to do things while I'm
Dude,
running.
that whole thing, I'd be like, eh.
And he has a,
That's what I do. I just fucking turn it. I push it up and then I turn it. But it makes me feel more accountable when it's there. Because when it was over there, I was like, man, look at that coat rack. That's crazy.
I mean, you
over
have
there.
like boxes on it though. It's
Yeah.
easy to like not think about it.
But now it's always there.
I mean,
it's always
Joey's
looming.
definitely running away from the Candyman. He won't
Never.
be caught.
I mean, that's true. I mean, I would
That
be
dude
like,
would just hop from like car window to car window and pop out at one point in time.
I mean, not at the end. He was
Just-
real at
just
the
break
end.
all the
He
mirrors.
he would just float.
well, then he was
float.
beast
I think
though,
that was
dude.
the creepiest part. How he
Oh,
would just.
him floating was such a creepy
You
detail.
think
Yeah.
they forgot to render that? They were just like, oh shit.
Yeah, it's just the
Yeah.
T-pose of that.
Oh no.
Oh,
Hey, leave it
fuck.
in.
Him transitioning though to the OG though was cool.
Like, no. I meant to do that.
Seeing all the
Oh.
different people who were Candyman was
Yeah.
so sick. So
It was
good.
cool.
Oh,
Like all his portraits.
Yeah.
no. So the portraits were dope. I think those paintings were amazing. I'd buy
those
one
are
of those.
creepy.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
yeah. The one with the skull.
They remind
So
me of there's
good.
like some like Walking Dead covers that look similar to that.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
what
yeah.
remind me. They look like zombies.
Yeah. But no, James and I are talking about at the very end when he was walking past the windows of the cop car. Every time it
It was like a kid, and then
yeah,
one
it
was a
showed
kid.
it showed the original one from the opening scene of the movie,
Mhm.
and then it passed like the break in the car door, and then it was a different guy, and then it passed again, and it was a kid, and then it passed again, and it was him, or it might have been the bees,
Yeah.
and then of course we see the original Candyman after he kills the last cop.
He's healing.
Maybe
Or like he heals his face or whatever.
no.
that's just
Oh,
him
wait, this is a
transforming.
different one.
Yeah, the original Candyman had a cool face.
He didn't have a messed up face.
No.
No, he just had a fucked up hand.
Yeah.
He had
There's
some
a meat
fucking,
hook
he
in
had some
it.
fucking bee mouth.
Yeah, yeah. Man,
Old boy saw that off clean.
a little too clean.
Was it clean?
Yeah.
He was struggling, dude.
Nah.
It didn't.
And in
look-
the end, it was hanging a little bit. It's not like he just.
Well, he didn't. We never said he chopped it clean. He sawed it clean.
I guess, dude.
So
he
there's
should have
cuts.
fucking. He should have machete that boy. Just.
Those holes in old boy though, I know that grossed you
That's
out,
some
bro.
real phobia
Dude, he
stuff.
felt that it was
I
kind of
loved
sad
it,
too
though.
because like his left side was the good side still.
Yeah.
And the little tear came down.
Oh yeah, that was
Denzel
wild.
tear.
Yeah.
Bet you wish
Dude.
you put that sand in there now, huh?
I know.
No, what was sad was when
It would have
his,
fell over, yeah.
was when his mom reached up and touched him, and she was like, "Oh, you're a fucking freak."
Cause she knew though. Like,
Oh yeah. She knew like this dude's.
I love
fucked.
how he was like, I wasn't born here, and then I was like, oh fuck.
Yeah.
That was a nice twist. I was like, oh shit.
Dude,
What?
when
Him
I
being the boy, I didn't like. I didn't see it coming.
I didn't either. And I look when they revealed it, and she's like, "Yeah, I figured that out like 2 hours ago." I was like, "Fuck, how the fuck?"
You lying? They didn't say that shit 2 hours ago. That was in 2 hours.
No, she really
She knew right away though.
She is so good at figuring out the twist of a horror movie. It's fucking terrible. Because then there's other movies where it's like Inception, and it's like, had I never seen it, I'd be like, he's gonna go into the black hole, I guarantee it. And then she'd be like, wow. But on every horror movie, she's like, he's the killer. I'm like, bitch, you lying.
Did you mean
And then he's the killer.
Yeah.
That's what he
Yeah,
said.
yeah. No, I said Inception or something.
Yeah, I was like,
Oh,
I got him mixed up.
Because I was like, wait, does that happen?
I would go Inception. I'd be like, there are 4 dream states in. And she'd be like, I'm not even watching
The
this
fucking
movie.
top. Look at
Yeah,
the top.
Look at the top.
it never fell.
Yeah.
She did the same thing to me though in Saw, the Book of Spiral or whatever.
Oh, yeah,
she was like, he's the killer. I'm like, there's no way he's the killer. He was the killer.
Like
I only found that out because they showed us every other fucking death. Why would
Except
you
for
not
that
show us
one.
that one?
That's why I know that's why I should have got it.
Yeah.
But I didn't.
Yeah.
But yeah, I looked at her and I was like, what
There was
the
some
fuck?
real world like applications that didn't make sense though. Because I was like, bro, that tattoo would not look the same. Like, there's no way.
That's not true. Why not? That's a different podcast that we already talked about.
We talk about it in the podcast.
Yeah.
Like I specifically state that.
All right, let's
Clip
wrap
it.
this
But they
bad
even
boy up.
answered that because they were like, we tattooed this a long time ago. So it had time to, heal. And plus, it was all like burned and shit. Like,
Right.
No, that tattoo was clean as fuck on his arm. He sent
I
that
thought
to
it
him.
was clean. Yeah.
That shit was not burnt. And he wasn't even burnt. He was
I don't-
skinned.
oh, yeah.
Yeah, but they made the chicharrones off of the rest of the skin,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, all
The pork
chicharrones,
grinds.
dude.
I love that movie.
That movie was...
I think
All right.
Jigsaw is better. Like I feel like Jigsaw does not get
Jigsaw,
enough like, respect.
She hasn't... I've never seen Jigsaw,
I've never
but
seen
she
it.
also... She hasn't seen really
You guys see
much
it?
of any of
I
them.
think Jigsaw is like
I've
top
only
3
seen
in that
up to like
franchise.
Saw 3.
Eric, what was your favorite part of Candyman 2021?
They're probably the elevator bit.
That's kind of cool.
When he like scared himself and then he has to walk out. And he's like,
I didn't like that joke though.
I liked it. I loved it. I ate the shit
I
up.
thought it was funny.
I'm so tired.
I like the part before the elevator scene when old girl was trying to get on.
Oh, dude, she was trying to fucking ride that pony, boy.
And I was like, I don't know where this is going,
but I'm here for it. What was actually your favorite part, though?
Like that. I was being serious.
When she was trying to ride.
I mean, all the cop kills were kind of cool towards the end.
Oh wow.
Oh
yeah, I just wish it wasn't in the trailer though.
Yeah.
I didn't see it.
I feel like these trailers
really
recently
spoiled
are
it.
just showing the whole movie.
I mean,
Whole
Halloween,
fucking
the
movie,
whole movie.
Yeah.
Oh my
I don't
God,
even gotta see that movie anymore.
We literally saw Halloween Kills.
Yeah,
in its
they're
entirety.
gonna literally group up and kill his ass.
Yeah.
Dude, could you imagine if you didn't know that though?
I
and
bet
you
they
walked
take his
into it?
mask.
Oh,
Yeah, and he's gonna want it back.
Yeah.
They got
he might.
Hey, I bet he's going back to his childhood home.
Oh, directly in a straight line.
Yeah,
Have you guys
straight
ever
line.
seen, I Love You, Simon? I think it is.
No, I want to see it so bad
Yeah,
though.
I haven't.
Okay, so the trailer is literally though the first 10 minutes of that movie, like shot for shot.
But that's not bad. I'd rather have the first 10 minutes instead of a little bit of the first minute, a little bit of the middle minute, a little bit of him.
But like in the trailer, it's like the big twist or whatever is also in the trailer. So it's like the first 10 minutes plus the twist is the trailer. So then you watch, you're like, oh. Like it's still very heartfelt. It's a really good movie. But like
I heard the Hulu show about it is really good too.
I haven't seen that, but I should watch that.
I Love You, Victor, or whatever the fuck it's called.
They just need to throw in fake scenes into all trailers.
Dude,
Do the Marvel,
that'd be
Like
so
I
Marvel
feel
does
like they used to do that because there would be
No.
movies that I would watch and I'm like,
Oh, no, some movies did do
Yeah.
that.
Comedies
They
would
did.
usually take out jokes.
Yeah.
Because the one I always remember is Malibu's Most Wanted, and there's a joke about like a hot dog and a bun, and then I was waiting for that shit, and then it never comes.
So we watched the fucking the trailer 6 times. What was your favorite part of the movie?
I really like the puppets. The scenes with the puppets telling the story.
Those
Yeah,
are dope.
no, I remember.
They're cool.
I was just letting you talk about it.
I
That's it?
enjoyed the puppets.
I like Puppet.
puppets.
Um,
Don't they like to be called like marionettes or something?
no,
No,
those are
no.
puppets. Marionettes are the ones where you actually like move the mouth and shit.
It's been 12.
Like in
12
the Green Knight Man.
I mean, Pinocchio
Jeff
is a
Dunham
marionette.
is coming to Maryville.
Ugh.
The guy who does the racist fucking Middle Eastern character? Yeah, no thanks, sweetie.
I mean, those were back in the day would crack me.
I know.
But
The
now we
blue-purple
don't.
guy was my
Yeah.
favorite.
Wow, he's your favorite that you don't even know that his name is Peanut.
Nice.
Is it Peanut?
Yeah.
I don't fucking remember. I
That's-
haven't seen
that's 'cause
any
it's your favorite.
show from him in
But it
years.
was your favorite.
I just think he's funny.
I really loved the kill in the art thing, though. The art gallery. Actually, the art gallery is my favorite part. Everything
Yeah.
about it. From the beginning of us
I-
being there to the end of us using that location, I loved it.
I liked his art display, like how he did it.
I love that everybody hated it.
I love how the dude was like, "Where'd you find those shitty paintings?" And he's like, "I painted
Bro.
those."
Yeah, in my studio, you fucking corny ass fuck is what he called it.
Like I
I
didn't.
roasted his ass.
I was like, I don't know if I was like, are they joking or is this serious,
Bro, nah, that dude was shitting on him.
Yeah.
Oh, I would have loved. He should just hit him with the head of that bottle. What?
How many beers do you think he had? Just one knocked him on his ass?
No, not a
dude,
big
he was
dude
drinking
like
the
that.
whole time, dude. As soon as the fucking
Yeah.
lady said your shit's shitty, he just drank the rest of the
As
night.
soon as
Yeah.
she said your people.
Dude, I got secondhand embarrassment when she was talking. I was like, I don't like this conversation that they're having. This is really making me feel fucking awkward as fuck.
It was a random choice to be like, oh, artist. Like,
Yeah, she pivoted away from black people. Yeah,
yeah.
What did she say? Your kind.
yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah,
was
there
like,
you go.
your
She's-
kind is
She
what
said
killed
your
me.
kind, yeah.
God damn,
You
bitch.
racist ass
Fucking
bitch.
calm down.
And then she wanted to ride.
She
Yeah.
did.
And then she
Well, once he got like popular,
I
and
thought
famous,
that
yeah.
kill was
dumb.
I didn't like it
Dumb.
either. Yeah.
So can we all agree that the kill on the art critic is our least
The
favorite?
I like-
weakest.
I crackled.
crackled.
I crackled.
My problem is like it's like there's no way after like so both of them not being like instantly investigated like is kind of like
Yeah, that's kind of
that's kind of yeah it was a
Yeah.
weird choice.
And in
I was
Chicago,
like, he was
No,
obviously
but
the
they
last
were-
one with her.
But they were investigating him.
they just couldn't find him.
No, the cop says as much as at the very end of the movie, right? He's like, well, we've been looking for your man for a long time. Like, we've been searching for him, and then we got a tip that he was here.
I'd be like, bitch, she just died 5 hours ago. What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah,
A
for
long
real.
time?
The timeline of this movie really fucked me up, too.
Yeah.
But isn't that because my boy Strand calls the cops?
Right. He's the one who
But
calls
they're
and
already
says...
looking for him because
Right, so I think what they were... okay. Maybe they were looking for the killer, and they were saying that they were looking for him specifically because Burke called the cops.
Yeah, but he for sure should have been like...
But
investigated.
I guess who would know,
Yeah.
right? Unless she jotted
nobody.
down in her agenda.
Yeah.
Meeting with Anthony.
But yeah, because
she
he didn't
knew.
tell... No. He didn't tell his girlfriend.
Because I
He
thought
said
it was the...
He said, I have to run an errand. I'll be right back. And she said, don't you ruin this for me!
yeah. But
they-
then when she found out, she like looked at him like, "What did you do?"
But she didn't call the cops.
No. But she only found out because she put 2 and 2 together. His girlfriend is the smartest character in this whole movie.
She's the only one that's smart.
Oh, well, no, the brother's pretty smart. Because he puts a fucking kibosh on old boy saying Candyman.
Well, yeah,
and the
he's
shit.
not stereotypical, which is why he's good.
No, I think both of them are extremely smart characters.
Yeah, they're like real world
and
people.
that is where the buck stops because everybody else in this movie is fucking
But like
stupid.
he goes to the hospital and you're telling me that like this person associated with like multiple murders, like, oh, it's your project, it's your this or that.
I don't know if anybody would have put 2 and 2 together though, that the critic
yeah.
was like there. Because she's an art critic, right? Like she
She's
probably
everywhere,
fucking,
yeah.
I don't know.
I
enough
think
about the art
anybody would have
world.
wanted her dead.
Yeah, probably. You got to say one nasty thing about 10 people and all 10 of those people want you to die.
So I guess it does
basically.
make sense. Like they didn't know he was meeting with her, so how would they know to look for him? Just
Yeah.
like how would they know to look for him?
After those high school
And really,
girls
the
died.
star of the
Well,
show
it's
is his
but they-
girlfriend.
But
so-
they
Right.
say it though
Or
in
not
the
even-
thing. They're like, oh, these murders are all similar. So like when she
Well,
goes to
yeah,
the
because
source,
everybody
I
gets
guess
their
they could-
goddamn throats ripped out by
Yeah.
a hook.
yeah,
I guess they
Bees.
could
But
be
he
like,
wasn't walking around with a hook on his hand.
no.
no.
I guess
Not yet.
But it's like, to me, if I was a cop in this situation, I'd be like, okay, so we haven't had anything like this, and all of a sudden someone doing a
Painting,
piece
yeah.
about this,
About that.
and like now getting all this, everyone's all focused on him, everybody's getting all this attention.
I guess
Yeah.
they could put it that way. Like, let's look into this guy.
But
I'm
the
sure-
movie
I'm
would have
sure
been a
there
half
was-
hour longer if they
Right.
did that.
I'm sure there was one detective who was like, should we look into this guy? And then he was dead already.
Yeah.
Like-
Well, especially because like he's so like big and strong, and like the way she died was like, look how high she was on that goddamn window.
Yeah.
But and then we never seen her husband, but they were like, oh, her husband's the.
No, she
Oh
dropped
yeah,
to
they
the floor.
said.
He like drags her across the window and then drops her. She's on the
Yeah,
floor.
but there's still blood on the window, way up on the window, because when he originally...
Man, if I slice you like this, there's blood going out.
No, there wasn't blood on the window.
He like smashes her head and like.
He smashes her head twice. There's
Sure.
blood up on the window, and then he smears it across, and then she drops.
I mean,
the
I could
initial
take.
impact
No,
of
I
her
know.
dome.
I get it. But like, guys,
But they
I
said
could take a fucking hand and do that.
Yeah, but that shit was. How many like 6 foot people do you know like that? It's up there.
I know a lot of 6 foot people.
Okay, buddy.
Eric is a Mexican 6'2".
Yeah.
but
Like, but
They
we never
did
seen
say
her
that
husband.
her-
Maybe her husband was 6 foot also.
Yeah,
they did
I mean-
say that her husband was a suspect. so-
you always go for the husband first.
100%.
That's
Yeah,
true.
especially because there's no forced entry, is why.
Yeah. I mean, we don't know that, but yeah. We don't know how the Candyman left. He could have kicked that fucking door outward.
What are you talking about, dude? He went in the window and fucking went down the street through the window system.
He jumped out of the window.
Yeah.
All right. So is that our least favorite part though? Is her kill?
I didn't
think
like.
it's my least favorite.
I didn't
part.
like any of that scene. I didn't like that any of that whole part of the movie.
My least favorite part
Especially when he
was...
started peeling his skin back. I'm like, leave it alone.
Yeah,
That was
he should have
gross.
probably left that alone. I loved it though.
I loved it, though.
But like,
Yeah.
I hated that mirror scene, and then she just like pops out the window, and it's like, okay,
I really just think the kill is bad. I think
Yeah.
her showing up behind him and scaring him worked, and then seeing the Candyman behind her really worked.
yeah.
I mean,
the kill was
the
goofy.
Candyman transitioning through like windows and stuff, and just any mirror or whatever was kind of cool though.
Yeah, I agree.
I think my least favorite part is them focusing a little too much on the whole, like, mirroring. He's like, oh, am I him? Are you me?
Yeah,
What's going on
it was
here?
too
So
long.
literally the same part that James hates.
Yeah.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
They could have did, like, 10 seconds less.
I kind of wish he would have like moonwalked, and then we would have started moonwalking.
We all know my least favorite part.
What is your least favorite part?
Guess.
The tryptophobia that
Yeah.
that happened to you? Yeah.
They could.
I saw you look away. You looked down at your pop.
Yeah.
And then you looked at your straw as you were chewing on it, and I was
Yeah.
like, she hates this. I thought it was so good, though. If that's practical effects, I'm glad he sat in that chair.
It looked like dead skin.
Yeah.
Like it was cool.
They could have just made him
the-
look burned. They
The
didn't have to do
skin
all
looked
that.
necrotic like that when it...
I mean, his shit, was like
No,
gangrene.
no. She's talking... So tryptophobia is where you see
Little-
unnatural
little holes.
holes in places.
Mhm.
It's because
So,
of
like-
bees, right? They're making little honeycombs in there.
Is that what that is?
That's what
But no,
I thought of it.
he had dead skin that was just ripping off.
No. But that's not
That's
the part
not
that was
what-
scaring
yeah.
her.
Oh.
That's what I just explained to you. So
So-
it's called tryptophobia.
Yeah, but what part was the holes that were bothering you?
Literally the
Oh.
holes
his
on
whole
his face.
face and
his
skin.
arm.
Believe it or not,
Yeah.
holes aren't supposed to be on the human body like that.
Yeah.
Not pores. Holes.
Holes.
Yeah.
Like,
But there's only, I mean, I guess because I don't.
Have you ever seen
it-
American
yeah,
Story?
it's because you
Yeah.
don't get scared live
Coven?
that it doesn't
Yeah,
click.
but I've only
and she
seen like,
freaks out.
yeah,
That's
that's what that is.
yeah, but I only like really focused on like one hole because it was like more pink. The rest
Bro,
of them I didn't
what?
really pay attention to.
The whole side of his fucking shit was holes.
yeah. This whole the
Yeah,
whole
it just
side-
looked like dead skin.
no.
No,
It looked like
you're
it
crazy.
looked like honeycomb patterns. almost.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just looked like dead skin to me. And then I thought
Dead
in the end,
skin- does not-
Don't look up whatever phobia.
No, don't. Dead skin does not.
it's like when you
make
get like
holes
it looks like
in
when you
that,
have like
though.
water, like those water blisters.
We might have saw a different movie.
Are you
I'm not
vision
sure we
alright?
were in the same movie theater.
I don't think so
Is your
either.
vision good?
Yeah, I
You
mean,
fell
it's just-
asleep during the last 10 minutes. Because my man's had big ass holes.
Huge.
Multiple huge holes.
But I thought once they took off his like actual jacket, it looked kind of stupid.
I don't think so.
No, I think it
Well, it
held
looks
up.
stupid.
Nah, it just was like, eh.
Yeah, but you also didn't notice that he had holes all over his body. So I don't know.
Yeah.
All right. Would we rent it? No.
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 Would we buy this movie physically?
No.
Yes.
Yes.
Maybe.
Would you buy it digitally?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd buy it on Vudu.
Would you buy it in the $5 bin at your local establishment?
$5 bin at Voodoo.
No.
No, I don't really care for it to like.
Well, hold on. No
Dual pack.
spoilers.
dual
Would you
pack?
put this on in the
Maybe.
background while people are over? No.
No, I mean, I guess if
No.
you like the franchise.
But then why would you put it on?
I
in
don't
the-
put any
but
movies in the
in
background.
the background. Remember, this is talking about like we're putting it in the
No,
background and then
Because
we're
I
gonna go
think
do
it
work
wouldn't
outside.
make sense.
Yeah, you would try to pop in and you'd be like, "What are those? What the
Yeah.
fuck is happening?" And would you recommend? Yes,
Yeah. Even if you hadn't
Yeah.
seen the first one.
I agree.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good movie.
I don't know
I'm
why
getting
this-
mixed feelings here.
James was
I
to give
typed in
this a 2.
Candyman and that
Oh.
fucking pops up.
That's probably the name of the jock strap is the Candyman.
Oh no.
All right, ratings. Who has a good one?
I don't got a good one.
You guys go first. I gotta think
I'm giving this movie an 8. I'm the Candyman, baby. Out of 10. Someone else has to go.
7 out of 10. I don't know if that hook goes there. God, that was actually the grossest scene.
I don't know, man. And you hear, my favorite part of this movie actually is the sound design.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
sound design in this movie
When
is
you could hear it.
fucking crazy. Yeah, when people weren't talking over it. But like the murder scene in the high school where you hear the blood filling the bowl, so visceral. I loved
Yeah.
it. All right.
Oh, you see it drooping down.
Oh, and it was like a film. I loved it.
You go. I have to think about it.
8 out of 10. Candyman sings.
That's what I was gonna do.
8 out of 10 versions of the Candyman song.
Yeah.
Well, we heard it once at the beginning, right? And then the dude, when he walked out of the wall, was singing it. Oh, and then underneath the church, he was also singing it. Burke was singing it with a mouthful of razor
Or actually,
blades.
I changed mine to 8 out of 10. This episode of Fear the Walking Dead is kind of blowing my mind.
Weirdest Fear the Walking Dead.
Dude, we knew Strand had a wild life.
Oh, wow.
8 out of 10 quarters in the laundromat.
Dude, we should have knew though, based on
that he was gonna be a bad guy.
Yeah, we should have knew.
That shit threw me off. I did not know that he was gonna be the bad
Yeah.
guy. I was like,
It's-
what a good antagonist.
It's so weird.
It's so weird.
Like-
If you notice how he had that little, when he was carrying it, at the end, when he opened the hook, he was carrying it when he first met him.
Oh, he was.
The whole time.
I didn't notice. That's so cool, Eric.
How did he know he was the just
Who the
He
fuck
had to have been
knows,
following
dude?
him.
His
He
life.
had to have known. Yeah, he had to have been watching him. The thing that was weird, why did we see old girl's dad kill himself?
Yeah,
Well,
I
it's
don't know
'cause
what
his
that
brothers-
is.
It was so
I think
out
it's
of
to
place.
set up that brother line where like, oh, now you're seeing two artists have like a episode.
Right. But it's so weird.
maybe it's
so
so
out
she's
of
attracted
place.
to a certain type of person.
But like, what does that do
But
for
yeah.
me? It's so weird.
Maybe her
And it-
dad was a version of the
thought the-
In a
Candyman.
2-hour movie? Give that scene to me.
I thought the dad was gonna be somewhat related to the Candyman,
Yeah.
not the kid.
At first, I thought that was Burke. I was like,
Yeah.
and then he showed
I thought
up
it
in
was
the
the
next
Candyman.
I thought it was him in the future, like with
Wait,
his
who
kid.
was the kid scene where he's like, "This is grown up stuff. Don't get in here."
That was Burke.
That was Burke, right?
That was Burke who saw his sister die.
Yeah.
Okay. Before.
That's why when the door opened, he said the Candyman's name. It's because he knew that Candyman. He knew that
He knew
dude's
his
name.
actual name.
Right. So
Yeah.
that's why the door opened and he goes, "Guy's name," and then the guy went.
Yeah. But this was after the fact, after he got killed.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
And then the legend was spreading, and then they were doing the Candyman thing and died.
Yeah.
But then it stopped.
But then they said that there was multiple men who were the Candyman, and then that's
No, Burke knew that. Somehow Burke knew that. Oh no, did the mom know that too?
no, it was the laundromat guy.
Yeah, that's Burke.
Oh, is
I
that
think-
her?
The mom
the
only
mom-
knew that the Candyman was trying to like recreate himself through the child.
Yeah, that's another
No,
thing. I
but she
didn't
also
get.
said like, then the community as a whole stopped
Decided-
saying
yeah.
Candyman.
Right.
They stopped saying like the.
That's some real Freddy Krueger stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very
I
light.
I feel like they just ripped off
An
Nightmare on
aspect
Elm
of it,
Street.
for
Yeah.
sure.
I wouldn't call it a ripoff at all. I mean, but that's all a legend is. A legend is just a story being told, right? So,
Yeah.
like, any legend is fucking Freddy Krueger shit.
Yep.
I mean, that's the whole basis of American Gods by Neil Gaiman.
But I mean, it's all about power when it comes to like Freddy Krueger, because it's like the more
Yeah.
people know, the more people talk about, the stronger he gets.
I feel like that's how he was getting in the movie.
But that's like the Norse gods are like that too. When Zeus is like, not enough people are praising me, he's like, I'm gonna go fuck someone's wife as a goose.
lightning strikes.
It's true.
He fucked somebody as an ant once.
I mean, dude's a rapist.
I know that. I thought
That's all you need.
the cow one. I think right.
I don't know if he fucked anybody as a cow.
I don't think
All right, everybody.
I didn't give
What
mine.
movie is coming out next week?
Shang-Chi.
We're not doing a movie next week.
Shang-Chi.
I
doesn't
didn't-
next week, though.
I didn't give my rating.
Oh well.
Oh, shit.
Hurry up.
Damn. I give it 8 out of 10 little blind kids.
Blind.
What Louis? Oh, that's funny. Because the other kid was not. He was blind.
And I called him little gay kid.
Oh.
Yeah, I got it.
That was like
Wow.
literally 20 fucking movies ago.
I'll watch Fighting with My Family.
You'll understand.
Episode maybe 26.
Nah, that was like 35 or something.
I mean, I'm watching Shang-Chi next week, though.
Sure. Are you gonna do a
Watch whatever you
review?
want, man.
No.
So shut up.
Keep it to yourself.
Yeah.
If you guys, anybody else watches it, feel free to post on any of our
Yeah.
social media,
That are all dead.
and I'll reply.
We're not gonna have a movie review next week, but we will have an escape room review for next week. So I love you.
Dun.
Dun,
Bye.
dun.
Bye.
Bye.